Welcome to another edition of Inside the Film Room, along with two-time Super Bowl champion Carl Banks. I'm Bob Papa. Today we focus on Kayvon Thibodeaux. Now, the Giants picked up his fifth-year option last year on draft day. And Carl, you take a look at Kayvon Thibodeaux. He had to deal with injury during the course of the season, but there were a lot of things about his game this year that I know you really liked.
Well, the one thing that I love about Kayvon Thibodeaux is from year one to year three, year four, he has progressively gotten better to the point to where he is the most complete linebacker edge that the Giants have right now. It's not going to always be flashy, but his effort, his hand placement, his leverage, and just good fundamentals is really what makes him unique. Now, let's just take a look here. He's got his hand down in the dirt. He gets washed down, but just look at the effort. Comes back out, makes a tackle, makes a sack.
Yeah, that was in week 2 in Dallas. 2.5 sacks for Thibodeaux this year. Carl, we're going to watch him again working off the edge.
He's working off the edge. He's standing up. Now, here's the power. Hand placement goes to his secondary move. But he has done a really good job as a down lineman, as an edge rusher, getting to the tackle. Just watch his hand placement. Hands are inside, creates leverage. Then he comes underneath, turns the corner, hits the quarterback.
Yeah, and that was late in the game, getting pressure on Dak Prescott as the Giants were trying to hold on in that football game. Again, early in the season, this was week 1 in Washington.
Right, so you have a configuration now with Bobby Okereke out here at the edge, and he's basically a true defensive tackle right now. And he has to go in and make a play on an inside move. You look at his explosion. Gets to the inside of the tackle here, comes off, makes a play for a tackle for loss.
All right, one final play of Kayvon Thibodeaux from the 2025 season here, Carl. This again, week 2 in Dallas.
Yeah, again, here he is, hand down. Look at him playing the run. This is basically a two-gap, Bob. Great hand placement here. He stands him up, he stacks him, and they call it stacking, meaning you just placed your hands there and you stack the blocker. Now he can come off and make a play here, or he still has the edge set. Good job here coming off, making sure the ball's inside, comes off and makes a tackle.
So, Carl, what does he need to do to have more of an impact, especially with Abdul Carter emerging later in the year and Brian Burns having a Pro Bowl year?
Stay healthy. He was impactful when he was on the field and he was healthy. The challenge, and which should be a very exciting one, is for your defensive staff to configure a defense that can get all three of those guys on the field together to maximize their talent. It's doable because I lived through it. And if you had a fifth guy in our group, which we did, he got on the field as a lineman.
Like
so
you had a sixth guy.
Right, so it's totally possible, and it creates such a matchup nightmare for offenses. You think, well, these guys, you know, they're smaller, you should be able to knock them around. But like I said, Kayvon Thibodeaux is the most complete fundamental of all of them. So he will be a guy that you can put down, you can put on the edge, and you can set back. So I think the key for him, stay healthy, keep developing, because he works on all of his weaknesses.
For Carl Banks, I'm Bob Papa. That's a look at Kayvon Thibodeaux inside the film room.